hacking, online product marketing, with AngleX Digital. And today I'm going to be sharing with you details of how to get your product online and how to begin to sell to your desired customer, how to bring about, solutions for your online marketing, strategies that you can use to quickly scale your business, to growth hack your business. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you in this training. So I would implore you to, leave all distractions and actually focus for the next couple of minutes, in which I'll be walking you through how to get your product online and how to start making, using the right strategies to sell to the right people online. Let's get started. So we'll talk about the before and after state of every customer. You need to have a before and after state of your desired users, or your desired customers, or your desired audience before you can actually talk about selling online. The first thing is you ask yourself that what is the solution that my product is going to give? What is the solution that you are giving to people? And also you need to also talk to yourself about how do I move people from a before state to an after state. A before state talk about a point of pain that the person is going through and how your product or service is going to alleviate that pain, how it's going to remove that pain from that person's life, and be a sort of solution to the problem that they are currently facing. Ask yourself, how will my customer feel? What would they have, and what would they become as a result of coming in contact with my product? These are essential questions that is going to help you guide, and that is going to help guide you to know the people who are going to be interested in your product, and the people who are looking for the solution that your product is actually offering. Now we'll talk about the customer avatar. Now, by the time you are able to identify the before and after stage, you'll be able to now come to the question of who is my right audience. Customer avatar has to do with the right person, the right audience, the person that you're actually focusing on to sell your business to. So the first thing you ask yourself is, what is their need? What exactly is their need? What is their pain points at that particular point in time? What is the need of your target audience? They want to move from point A to point B. Another thing you have to ask yourself is, what is their demographic? Where is their location? Where do they stay? What part of the country do they stay? Are your target audience, are they in Nigeria or are they outside Nigeria? Where is their demographic? Where do they start? What's their educational background? What's their occupation? You need to have detailed understanding of that particular person that you're trying to, help solve. What's their interest? What are the things that they like online? What are the places they visit? What are the things they do? How do they hang out online? Are they more of social media users? Are they more of Instagram users? Are they more of Facebook users? Are they more of LinkedIn users? Are they more of Google searchers? So all these things is going to be what will determine where you place your adverts to, how you communicate with them, what content you share to them, where you locate them, many things like that you're going to be needing when it comes to their interest. Another thing is their behavior. You need to know their behavior online. What do they do after when they need your service or product? Do they go about searching for your product or service, or do they talk to their friend? What is their behavior? How do they interact, and how do they come in contact with the product that they want to buy? It's always very important to know all this before you start marketing your product. Now let's talk about audience types. Everybody wants to sell their high-end product to people, but you need to understand that there are different audience types. We have the cold, we have the warm, and the hot audiences. The people who are seeing your product for the first time, these people are who they don't know you, they don't know your business. We call them the cold audience. These people, they are here to be familiar with you, and how you communicate to them matters a lot. At this stage, you want to invite them about your business. You want to tell them a little bit about your business before you start marketing to them. And another form of audience is called the warm audience. People are a bit familiar with your business. They're a bit familiar with you, and they interact with your business. You can see, and you'll be able to know, okay, they know you, they know your business already. Another one is the hot audience, the final one. These are people who already know your business and are willing to pay you. They're willing to pay for your goods and services. They're willing to pay you for because they already know you, they're already familiar with you, they've interacted with the business. Some of them have even bought one product or the other from you. So these are the different audience types, and how you relate with them is going to be dependent on the level at which they have interacted with your business. So let's talk about the value ladder. Now, it's very important for you to create a form of value ladder for your business in relation with in relationship with the type of audience that your business is attracting. Now, at the top of the funnel, so we have what we call the funnel. What we have here is the funnel. You can see I have the funnel, we have the free offer, we have initial offer, we have main offer, and we have premium offer. Now, let me quickly use this to explain. Now, if, for example, we have a car dealer that wants to sell cars, now the person can, for the initial stage, can actually use a free content to gather a lot of people into his store. Take, for example, this person gives a free guide on how to choose a car to buy. Now, everybody that is looking to buy a car at that particular time is going to gravitate towards that content. Maybe it says 10 things to note before you buy a car. Now, everybody is going to, it's going to come to that free ebook or that free video tutorial or something, and people will be interested in it. Now, after the person has shared that particular information, now it's now left for the people for the person to now create different offers, different offers that people are going to be willing to pay for. If you have talked about, what car type to buy, then it's also very important to know that this person is going to have different forms of cars in his garage or in his store. Probably some people want to buy just a casual car that they can use for their work. That can be a low price or their initial offering. Another person who wants to get a luxury car, maybe a G-Wagon, for example, can be your main offer because it's much more expensive than the person that just needs a casual car. And maybe your premium offer will be the fast cars, maybe the Lamborghinis and the likes will not be your premium offer. But you agree with me that at the initial stages, if you are advertising a premium offer like your Lamborghini to someone who is just looking for a regular car, that person is not going to interact with your business because he can't afford your high price product, which is your Lamborghini. But if the person had been attracted, with your free offer on things to check out for before buying the product, that person is more likely to stay and interact with your business. And that time you can develop trust, and you can also know that, okay, this is what this person needs, and you can actually offer the kind of product that the person is willing to buy at their pocket rates. That's the reason why we have what we call the value ladder. So if you look to my left now, you will see the value ladder, and I will now use that to explain how you can create your business in such a way that you are meeting, you're giving value at different points where people interact with your business. Now, if someone is a cold audience, that just as we explained in the initial stage, you want to also always give them a free offer, a free guide, a free explanation of what your product does, so that people will see the expertise in your product and they can see how your product is going to help them solve their problem. So in your value ladder, you always want to start with a free offer, a free guide, and information product. Just think about it as someone walking into your store for the first time, maybe your physical store for the first time. Now, the person, immediately someone comes into your store, you make a show of, telling the person about your business, the types of products you have, and how the products can actually help them. It's the same thing when it comes to an online space. Now, people are not going to have all the time to contact you, directly to do that online, but they want to see an information that you have shared about your business or about a particular product and how it's going to help them. So a free guide, something that will help them out to understand what your business does and how your business can be a solution to them, is always very important. Then you can now go to your initial offer. Your initial offer should be something very small, something that will not break their pocket. It's important that you have this value ladder. So if you let's say you are into skincare and you have a skincare collection, now after you have given someone your free guide, then you can actually give them probably a scrub or a soap to say, okay, use this and tell me how you feel about our product. Now, if the person is not paying so much for their initial offering, maybe you are charging around 5,000 naira or about for your initial offer, then the person feels comfortable to go and try out your product, and afterwards, if the person actually like what they buy, then you can now tell them, oh, I have this collection for people who are light skin. I have this collection for people who are dark skin. That can be your main offer. And that main offer now, you can sell that package to someone who is coming back to buy from you. Or even if the person says, okay, I don't even want your initial offer, do you have a collection for, you can then sell that main offer to them. Then you have some people who just need specialized needs. Oh, I have this dark skin, I have a dark knuckle. Then that can now be your premium offer. You can now tell the person that, you see, we are going to work out a collection of items for you that is going to help you solve this particular problem you have. Because now this person is not talking about light skin or dark skin. He's just talking about having an issue. Oh, I have pimples all over my face and I want to get it fixed. Now, at that point, your premium offer can actually help that person do just that, and that is how you put your value ladder together. That's how you segment your business in such a way that whenever people come, they can get value at any level that they meet your business, whether the person is a cold audience, whether the person is a warm audience, whether the person already knows about your business and is a hot audience. You can always get value out of your prospect. Let's talk about the funnel blueprints. Now, we can create offers that guide people, your audience from being cold to being hot, just like the way I talked about. And it's the same thing. It's the same way that we're going to be working around it. So I talked about the free gift. You can actually draw attention of people, of cold audiences into your business by giving them a free ebook. I talked about the free guide that the car owner is going to give, for example, how to maintain your car or how to choose a car to buy. And the same way for someone who is in skincare, you can actually give a guide on 3 things that is making your skincare, your skin goals not to be achieved. A lot of people are going to download that. A lot of people are going to want to listen to that. And you now talk about the problem, and you talk about how your product can be of help and how your product can help them solve their particular challenge. Another thing is, afterwards, you now give them a low priced offer. This allows your audience to be more familiar with you. You now drive them from being cold to being warm, where they are now, they've tested your product and they've seen, that your product can actually do, what it promises. Now, the next thing it will now be for you to have your high price item or your upsell offer. This is reserved for your hot audiences, for people who already know your business, they've interacted with you, and they are now ready to buy from you. So this kind of people, you can now sell them, to a particular solution. Oh, I have in my skin, I have pimples everywhere, then you can now say, okay, I'm going to tailor a particular solution for you that is going to help you take care of this. Then afterwards, you now begin to create segments. Like I said, you have hot, warm, and cold audiences. Some people are going to maintain they will be at one level throughout their interaction with you. Some people are just going to come be one-time buyers. Some people are going to come for different types of your product line, and you need to segment them. You need to create different offers for them, and know that, okay, if someone is buying scrub from me, then what other thing are they going to need? What other thing that will be in their probably at their pocket rate that I can also sell to them. So it's important that you have this segmentation, and that will help you relate more with your customers as they're giving you feedback from using your product. Then you can keep improving your offers to them and your value to them. Now, these are funnel hacks. These are things that people have used to actually create sales. These are things that I've used personally to actually create sales. Now, the top of funnel is where you have the leads. This is where everybody comes to see your free ebook, your free video, your free testimonial, anything at all. Then you now talk about sales, you talk about follow-up, you talk about conversion, then you talk about the real sales. So, and you can do this in a myriad of ways. So you can start with a free ebook. Then afterwards, you talk about your low price product plus another free guide, and you talk about your high price product plus maybe like counseling and subscription. Now, if you do stuff like this, what happens is that you have you have a very, very unique campaign, which you can use tools like Facebook to actually achieve this kind of process, where you take people through a series of interaction before you actually sell, your high-end product to them. And you will see that this is way more effective than just, running ads to just your premium item, or just scattering all your offers to people. So if you follow this kind of pattern, you can do an how-to video if you are into services, and afterwards you talk about your low price product plus the free guide. Then you talk about your high price product, then you probably have a subscription or something. Now, when you talk about high price product, if you look, let me use an example of a gadget, for instance. Nobody is going to give you a warranty, maybe if you're buying an earpiece of a few bucks. But if you're now buying a laptop, for example, you will see that at that point, they will tell you that there's a warranty for 1 year. So that's the same way your high price product can be. You can say, okay, I'll guide you, or I'll counsel you. I'll be there for you throughout the period of usage. Why? Because the person is buying your high priced item. So that can be a form of incentive for someone to be motivated to actually, go for your high priced item. Another thing is video testimonial videos, followed by a low price product plus free ebook, then a high price product plus free guide. Free guides are always very important. For example, if you are in the weight loss business and you've already given a video testimonial of someone telling us how they use your product to move from maybe 50 kg to 30 kg, how they lost 5 kg or 10 kg in 2 weeks. Then you now talk about your product. You give them a low price product that they can test for 2 weeks, and with a free ebook on the kind of the kind of diet or the kind of food that they should eat. Probably your high price product will now be, okay, this is a full body loss, full weight loss, going together with a guide, a meal guide, or probably an exercise guide, things that is going to help the person to actually get the desired results. You will see that with this kind of campaign, you will actually have much more sales and conversion than you just running ads to your product only. So we'll talk about the funnel construct. The first thing is always the free ebook video. You have a free ebook or video, something that allows them to take action. That's the most important thing. Your free ebook must be something that allows them to take action. You cannot write a guide that is not going to be relating to the product, or it is not going to be relating to the solution that you want the person to get, or it's not relating to the problem that the person is even facing at that time. Your free ebook, your free guide must be relating to what the person is actually having as a challenge. Then the second material that goes with it, or that goes with your free ebook, or that goes with your low priced offer, must be something that follows the first ebook. So if I'm selling a weight loss product to you, and I've already given you a free ebook on the things that is making your fitness goal prove abortive, then I'm giving you my product, my low price product that you can use for 2 weeks, then it's only okay for me to tell you, okay, these are the foods that you should eat, and these are the foods that you shouldn't eat. A guide like that is going to encourage you to actually, follow up on the first ebook that I've given to you. Then afterwards, maybe when I'm talking about my high priced item, I can now tell you this is a free guide that covers meal plan and exercise, and also have subscription attached to it, meaning that I'll be there to counsel you, I'll be there to guide you, different things that you can add. So you will see that as people interact with your business this way, they move from being leads to become prospects, and to now become customers, through your funnel construct. As long as you are able to craft it out in the best fashion, you will see results from getting people from becoming just cold audience, which we call that can be the leads, to warm audience, to people who are now prospects, and to actual customers who are now your hot audience. Now, the ad setup, I'm just going to be giving a brief of how you need to understand the Facebook platform and how it works. I'm going to be doing a more practical tutorial around this. later on, which I'm going to be sharing the link to you. But for now, just understand that, you know, when it comes to Facebook, there are certain things that you're going to need to have in place for you to be able to run the kind of campaign that generates this kind of results that involves real growth hacking. You know, the first thing is you have to have a Facebook Ads Manager set up where you have your ads, you have your Facebook business installed, you have everything. Then you also have the Facebook payment set up. You have to have a payment card that Facebook is going to charge your ads from. You have to have Facebook pixeling set up on your website. Your website should be able to track data of people who are visiting and to see the kind of actions they are taking once you send traffic to your website. Another thing you need to talk about is Facebook pixeling, Facebook audience setup. You know, as you run your ads, people are going to start interacting with your business. They're going to be interacting with your pages. They're going to be interacting with different segments of your business, and it's important for you to, you know, capture them. So Facebook has, you know, tools in which you can actually capture everybody that viewed your video on your page, people who visited you, people who commented, people who visited your website, people who visited certain landing pages. You can categorize these people and you can create audience of such people, so that when you want to start retargeting, when you want to start showing them new offers, when you want to start moving people from being cold audience to being warm or to becoming hot audiences, then you can have tools of audience that you have actually mapped out to target them and to advertise the right, you know, to write the right offers to them. The last thing is conversion metrics. As much as possible, you want to ensure that all your advertising campaign is, you know, yielding results. So at some point in time, you want to measure the number of people who are actually getting to your desired destination, who are taking that call to action, that particular thing you want them to do. Are they visiting your cart? Are they making payments? Are they giving you calls? Or are they sending you messages? It's important that you have conversion metrics also for your business. But like I said, I'm going to be doing more practical explanation of this later on in my subsequent videos, so watch out for it. Now, we talk about strategies. We've talked about video views, then you offer retargeting to look-alike audience, then you have conversion ads. This is one of the strategies that I've used, and I'm going to be sharing with you in another practical video. Like I said, all these videos, all these strategies are going to be coming in other practical videos. But this is just the idea. You can have video views. Now, what happens is that anytime you post a video on Facebook, on you know, those audience that view that video can actually be captured. In fact, the Facebook tool helps you to even capture it to a point of, you know, the number of hours that they use or that they spent on that video. So, and once you have those insights, you can actually use that to see, okay, who was really interested in my business, you know, who was interested in the video that was shared. And also you can now retarget those kind of people. You can create look-alike audience of those kind of people before you now move to, you know, actually having a conversion ads to see how you can take people from, you know, the position of interest to the position of becoming your customer. I also talk about another strategy that you can use is you have free ebook plus you offer retargeting with email automation. So you have free ebook. Before anybody can download your ebook, they're going to give you their email. So it is from that email that you now begin to build relationship with your audience. You now begin to send them, you know, solutions to some of the problems that they are having, and you can from there, you know, develop a relationship with them. There are different email automation tools like that you can use, like MailChimp, like Aweber, and many more that you can use to create autoresponders to create, you know, emails that go at intervals to interact with your audience. And you can have a link from your emails that you send for them to join you in a group, probably a WhatsApp group that you have created for, you know, for more information or for more, counseling, depending on the kind of service that you're rendering. Then the last one strategy that I feel like is also very important is Facebook Messenger ads plus automation. Now, when you have automation in your business and you have a Facebook Messenger advert, people are going to click on your ad and it's going to take them to your Facebook messenger, where you can now create like a bot that helps to message people on your behalf. This is just like having a customer care, an online customer, automated customer care for your business without paying a dime for it. You just pay Facebook for it. And trust me, this particular strategy has generated a lot of sales, and is a strategy that works. And I feel like, if you just have a simple product that you want to sell to people who are already familiar with your business, you can just have, a frequently asked question, you roll it into an automation system on Facebook, and you run your advert and you see people interact with it, and it can actually make a lot of sales and also connect it to a lot of prospects. So this is where I'm going to end this tutorial for today. Thank you for listening. This is Oluwafemi Olaniran once again. At every point in all the things, all the strategies that I mentioned in this tutorial, I'm going to be sharing them in a more practical way. And I'd like you to stay on this channel. Click on the subscribe button so that you will not miss it when I share the practical way how to actually set them up on Facebook and